Hello everyone, welcome. I'm going to do a quick flip through. This is an older book. I am mainly flipping through it so that if I ever color out of it on the channel, I have a flip through already up in my library ready to go for anyone who may want to see it or be interested. So this is Draw a Lovely You. Not sure how to say the artist's name. As you can tell, it is not in English. It is a beautiful book. It is a thick book. I did order mine off Amazon, so I can link it below if you are interested. But again, I know quite a few of you have probably seen it. So I do have, like this one says Bunny Girl. Crystal's Coloring here on YouTube had translations for these pages on hers, so I just quickly wrote them at the top of mine just for my own benefit. I just kind of wanted to know what they were called. So this is nice thick paper. They're not technically single-sided, but I guess depending on how you want to work it, you have the image you color on this side and the already done one on this side. So like I said, that one is Bunny Girl. I have a habit of not following this side so much. I like to use it as a reference. Like, I probably wouldn't have known what to color these flowers, but I do have a couple whips in here already. I was excited for this book, so you will see what I mean by I don't exactly follow. It is a lighter grayscale, which is nice because when they're done they have more of a painting look. The lines aren't as visible. I did notice I don't love Prismacolors on this paper. For other things they weren't so bad, but for skin it seemed to be a little bit more of a struggle. And again, when I get to my whips. So this one has very much a Snow White feel. This one's called Queen's Mirror. But you will see some fairy tale storybook references in here, which I think is what drew me to this book so much. That little snake is cute. So they are not perforated. They are numbered, and they have the title if you can read it or want to Google Translate or whatever. Her cute little dress. So this book, I just started whips in it because I knew it was one that would, any page in it would take me a long time. So I just kind of wanted to play with some different pencils and see what I thought about it on some of the pages that weren't necessarily my favorite. I love her eyes. I am going to probably try to recreate these eyes. I do enjoy a good rainbow. She's got a little frog on her head. Lots of flowers, which doesn't bother me. Flowers. There's a cute one, Bluebeard. So you'll notice like this black is not drawn in down in here. So you don't have to always copy them and the ink spill down here. This is a cute one. So as soon as I decide what pencils I like in here, then I will do a more challenging one. Again, I just started with a couple easy ones that weren't necessarily my favorite. One was a buddy color that I'm still working on because I'm super slow. This one is cute. I really love the purple they put in the background on this side. This is one of my favorites as well. Excited to do this one. Now they did not draw the map in, so that will be something if you want on there you will have to do yourself, as well as like the little designs on her shirt. So again, they're not necessarily meant to copy. This is the blank and this is how they painted it. So it's another cute one. I like the background on that one. Charlotte's Web. I love the little kitty on top. Bubbles. So again, your bubbles are not drawn in on this side if that is something you are wanting. It is called Girl with Soap Bubbles, but the bubbles aren't there. Interesting. Cute little girl with a goat. Like the little constellation put in there. It's a nice touch. Big, beautiful eyes to work on there. I did hesitate. So like I said, this book has been out a while and I hesitated for a little bit because I wasn't sure how well I myself would do on this lightish grayscale. It's a little bit of a learning curve for me, especially because I'm a little on the heavier handed side. Another cute one. Lots of green leaves on lots of these. Cute one. Looks like they could be dressing up for Halloween. Her face painting would be fun to do. And I like the little bit of touches of red in the hair. So here's one I've started. My black background, and my pencil smeared a little, is not blended, so don't judge it too harshly. But there is my start. I am going to go in and blend that out with this lighter color like I did down here. I got like a whole corner, 2 corners done. So you can see a little bit of the struggle with the skin. I might even try to take it out and redo it with a different pencil. We'll see. Here's a cute little version of Pinocchio. I really want to do the Huckleberry and Finn one. It's one I've had my eye on ever since I've seen flip-throughs of this book. It's a cute one too that I have my eye on. Move that for a moment. That was my hair color, so I didn't forget. Here is my little prince. Again, I've just a whip. You can still see a little of the struggle with the skin, and they were both Prismacolors. And this one I did my usual darkest to lightest. On the other one I tried putting down a layer first and adding my darkest. Didn't really think either one took very well, so again, might try a different one, at least for the skin. I feel like his outfit and his hair came out decent, just that skin. So, there's my 2 whips. Here's another fun one. This would be a good one to do for summer. Be aware if you do tackle this one that you will have to draw kind of your own little lines in for the centers of the petals if you want the depth look. It's a very fun, summery, golden page. Cute little butterfly girl. This one I also have my eye on. Not sure what draws me to this one. I think it's the rose in the jar, but they are very pretty pages. They are. I love her version of them too. Okay. This one is neat. It leaves the whole bottom and sky up here up to your interpretation and whether you want stripes on his PJs or not. Okay, and And then these ones don't have the colored image. They are just the kind of do-it-yourself. They are double-sided, so still wouldn't use any alcohol marker or anything. And I probably should have started with one of these, and then I would have known I didn't like Prisma on the skin, but that's okay. So there is Draw a Lovely You, and that way I can add that to my flip through library. Questions, comments, anything like that, please let me know, and I hope to see you next video.